You know, networks don't talk about it.
Big Doug.
Does your wife hate you because you're busted?
Government can't tax it.
Big Doug.
Did you blow the kids' college fund on bad picks?
But sports betting is a $200 billion a year business.
Big Doug.
Telephone turned off? Mortgage payments 2 months behind?
A lot of gamblers out there, man. And they have needs.
Big Doug.
Your car repossessed? Call Big Doug.
And come Monday morning after a losing weekend, they got big needs.
Big Doug.
Gargantuan.
Mully and Hanley, Chicago Sports Radio, 6-7 to the score. Let's get out to the Home Run Inn Pizza Hotline. Try the new Home Run Inn Ultra Thick Pizza today. And there we find a gentleman who really needs little introduction and is just a wonderful human and a fine humanitarian. His name, of course, Big Doug. Good morning, Big Doug.
Given the unlikely option of attending a funeral or a sex orgy, a true Irishman will always opt for the funeral. How you guys doing, my two favorite Irishmen?
Tomorrow's a work day for Big Doug, isn't it?
Oh, every day's a work day for me, Brian. I mean, I've been up, last night, foggy night, correct? What a great night for criminal activity. 3 jewelry stores. Not too bad, huh? How about your producer, Dustin Rhodes, wakes me up in the morning, early this morning, to tell me that Notre Dame is favored by 7. What does he think I do?
You have like the stock board. You have the ticker going across through your room, right? With all the updated lines? Yeah.
Under no circumstances should he be allowed to breed. I'm telling you right now, get rid of the guy.
That ship has sailed, Big Doug.
That ship has sailed?
We are truly thankful for you, Big Doug, and all the hard work that you do.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. You know, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I've got myself personally. I just like to lay on the sofa, with a turkey drumstick and maybe in my boxer shorts. But no, Candy's got to have a party. And I own a beautiful home at Winnetka overlooking Lake Michigan, and Candy will do the cooking. That's right. This girl dresses to kill. Unfortunately, she cooks the same way. She's terrible.
Stosh bringing the klatchki? What, you have the extended family over?
Oh, glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. Fat Bastard's coming up from Miami. He found religion. He just got baptized at SeaWorld. Fat Bastard. You guys met Fat Bastard. The guy had too many pancake festivals. I mean, the one thing about him, though, he really has gotten religious. He says, I always say, I'm not afraid to meet my maker. It's the other guy I'm afraid of. So that's what happens to him. So he is ready to roll. I mean, Philadelphia Phil will be in. And I don't understand. Philadelphia Phil, but he's from Youngstown. I don't get it. I don't understand. No relation to Punxsutawney Phil either, by the way. So Philadelphia will be filling, and Little Duke will be there.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah. And 2 inches taller, Little Duke could have been a jockey. But Joe Bongiovanni will be there. Stosh Polinsky, of course, will do the entertainment with his Polka band. And, I was reading that. I love history. I'm reading history. You know what the last word spoken at the Last Supper was? Quote, I think Judas said this. I'm not quite sure. He said, everyone who wants to be in the picture, get on this side of the table. So, I mean, that was said. And one thing for sure for me, buddy, I practice safe dinner. I use a condiment, that's for sure.
Oh, God, Big Doug. Let's get right to it, shall we?
Let's go. Notre
Dame, I don't know if you've heard, they're favored by 7 at USC.
Yeah, someone told me this morning. As Brian said, the ticker tape's been going all night, but don't worry about it, Dustin. Anyway, USC, Notre Dame, USC 7-4. The interesting thing about this when you look at the stats, the strength of schedule. Notre Dame's strength schedule was 33. They were ranked 33. And if you take a look at USC, they were ranked 13th. So USC had a stronger schedule, but Matt Barkley is out. Is it Barkley?
Yes, Matt Barkley.
Yeah, and he's out. I mean, yes, and that was the key. But I guess what happened was this backup guy, Max Wittick.
Matt Wittick.
Yeah, well, Matt was starting to talk and chirping a little bit.
Said they're going to win.
Guaranteed to win.
Victory.
That's right. What does that mean?
Said Manti Te'o is actually woman's scarf Te'o. It was unbelievable.
Not even Hawaiian. He wants to see his birth certificate, yeah.
Well, you know, a guy spouting off like that, I tell you what, I was going to take USC, but for him spouting off like that, I think that the Domers are going to be pissed. I'm going to take Notre Dame on this one.
Yeah, this is, I don't know, the biggest game in about 30 years for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I'll lay the points. You can't get this close and be ready to win a national championship and find a way to lose this one.
JJ from Rochelle represents our listeners, and he also will take Notre Dame.
Ooh.
Blast off, meatball.
Back door cracked, we don't need a key. He's waiting for me, we know Stosh Polinsky. Had a bad week, don't have money. Will he understand, or will he flatten me? Crap, he's in a bad mood. Will he start freaking out?
Big Doug is gonna.
Stosh is locking the doors. Don't think I'm getting out. Big Doug is gonna low. Big Doug is gonna low. Big Doug is gonna low. Big Doug is gonna low.
I'm going to eat your liver with a nice Chianti.
Hey, Big Doug, you got Houston traveling to Detroit, and I believe Jim Gwynn's going to be there. The Texans are -3 in the hook at the Lions, and you get, what, 3 for being at home? So it's
3 for being home, that's it. And I don't understand that one whatsoever. But Gordon's Thanksgiving Day, you're traveling, so I guess that's a problem for some teams. But, you know, they struggled last week, Houston, again, to beat Jacksonville. They got down, they were behind, they come back, they won the football game. They're 9-1. They got a hell of a defense, there's no question about it. And Schaub to Andre Johnson is deadly. J.J. Watson defense is also outstanding. Detroit, I don't know, I think they're a phony team myself. They lost last week. How in the hell did they lose that game? They let Randall Cobb 1 minute and 50 seconds get the touchdown in the end zone. And, you know, and they end up losing. They're 4-6. Matt Stafford is not having the same kind of a game as he had last year. But it'll be like the Megatron Calvin Johnson versus the Megatron from Houston, Andre Johnson. But I'm going to take Houston this. I don't think Houston will fall on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, Big Doug, I gave the Lions a chance, thought they'd actually win with the pressure off last week against Green Bay. As you said, they coughed it right back up, and now they got discipline problems yet again. They're sitting Titus Young out. Give me the Houstons and lay the points.
Yeah, well, JJ and Rozelle, he walks in line with both of you yet again. Scary.
Every morning at the track, you'd see him arrive. Stood 8'6" and weighed 585. Kind of broad at the shoulder and broader at the hip. Everybody knew he'd get you your picks, Big Doug. Big Doug.
I love this dog.
Big Doug.
8'5".
Big Bad Doug. Big Doug. Nobody seemed to know where Doug called home. Wherever it is, it's near a telephone. 'Cause you can call him right now, he'll give you his picks, and you can get your betting fix from Big Doug.
That.
Somebody said his picks ain't no dang good. I said, careful, son, Big Doug here's real good. A crashing blow from a huge right hand can send a gambling man to the promised land. Big Doug. Big Dog. Big Dog.
Everybody.
Big Bad Dog.
And you got the Redskins at the Cowboys, and Dallas is giving 3. These two teams don't like each other, Big Doug.
Washington 4-6. You know, they've scored 257 points, but they've also given up 254, so very close there. Merriweather, their defensive back, is out. He tore his right knee up. But Washington has the worst pass defense in the National Football League. So when you take a look at this, last week they whipped Philadelphia 31-6, and then Robert Griffin III is having a pretty damn good year. But Dallas is 5-5. They scored 211 points. They've given up 224, and they beat. Last week they won, I think, they beat Cleveland, but it took them a struggle to do it. I keep giving Dallas this edge a little bit. I'm saying they're going to come around. They're going to come around. I want to try it again. I want to take Tony Romo and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I keep giving the edge, but not this week. I'll take the Redskins.
And our guy JJ and Rozelle, he walks with Hanley.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Big Dog, he's coming for his money. Big Dog, he wants all his money. Oh, crap, it's Big Dog! He's got a crowbar! He's breaking in my home! He's gonna break my bones!
Amazing how every man seems to talk that way when Big Doug comes after him. The Patriots are minus a touchdown, -7 at the New York Jets, Big Doug.
New England 7-3 scored 358 points this year, and you're only giving up 225. You know, Brady versus Sanchez, and the bad news, obviously, Gronkowski out there, tight end with a broken forearm. They win last week, 59-24, and they got their good running backs, and Ridley's running the ball well. Walker, he's caught a pass in 104 consecutive games. They'll score a lot of points. The Jets, I just think the Jets are a phony team, you know, and every time I listen to Rex Ryan, I want to throw up sometimes. I just don't understand it. But the red zone interception for Sanchez, he's the best in the league. Yeah, he's thrown 4 down there, so he is terrible in the red zone. I'm going to go in New England. I'm not going to go against Belichick.
Yeah, as one of my wise uncles said, you can't teach stupid, but here you go. I'm taking the Jets. It makes no sense. There's not an ounce of talent on that team, but if there's an ounce of pride, they'll find a way to at least cover.
And, Doug, you got J.J. and Rozelle on your side.
That's right.
He's taking the Patriots, too.
That's another loss.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. Lost all my money and I can't relax. I can't sleep 'cause I know he's at my door. Hear him every week on the score. I'm a psycho better and he's coming for me. Big Doug better run away.
Come here, you deadbeat.
The Vikings are at the Bears. We don't even have a line on the game. We don't even know who's quarterbacking the Bears. So we'll do it this way, Big Doug. We'll just get your pick if Jay plays or if Jay does not play.
Just need a winner.
Well, when I look at this after last week, you know, the Bears-San Francisco game makes you realize God has a sense of humor. That game was terrible. I mean, it was absolutely brutal. I was embarrassed, you know, especially when they came on at the beginning of the game with Dick Butkus there and talking about how rough and tough the Chicago Bears are. And it was just a bad game, a terrible game. Defensively and offense. And the offensive line is atrocious. You know, can that thing come around? Can the 2 tackles, Karimi and Webb, come up? I have no idea to this. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. But the Minnesota Vikings are on a little bit of a roll. You know, Ponder's got a decent rating at 85.2. And you take a look at their guys that they can defensively. I imagine the defensive linemen, that Rob Robinson and Allen are, you know, they're just salivating, saying, hey, hold it, boy, I can't get away with my hands on those 2 offensive tackles of the Bears. When the smoke clears and all is said and done, usually when a team gets their ass whipped like that, and we'll see, they usually bounce back. And I'm going to take the Bears with color or without color. I'm taking the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, and I'd like to take the Bears, but I'm going to take the Vikings with or without color. I think they're on a little bit of a slide here, and I hope I'm desperately wrong, but I'll take Minnesota.
JJ from Rozelle is with you, Big Doug. Bears either way.
There you go.
Five, Big Dog. 5, Big Dog. 5, Big Dog. Call Big Dog today.
5, Big Dog. 5,
Go ahead, boy.
Dog. 5, Big Dog. Make your bet today.
Also on Buffone.com. That's Buffone with a B. Vegas fears Big Doug because he has the highest winning percentage out of all the handicappers in the world. And because his collection agents will come visit them if they don't see things his way. So So Big Doug says,
Five, Big Doug. Five, Big Doug. Five, Big Doug. Call Big Doug today.
I love you have junior financial retrievers for lunch money, right? When you get the underage guys investing?
Absolutely. You know, I tell you what, that guy has a little singing talent there. Who knows? He may come out with a single. You never know.
Yes,
boys,
sir, Mr. Doug. I got my money.
boys, I'm going to leave you with this. I was with Candy this morning, and I said sarcastically to her, I said, I don't know why you wear a bra. You got nothing to put in it. And she replied, well, you wear underpants, don't you? So, I mean, there's boys, have a happy Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your listeners, and may God bless all of us.
God
care,
bless
fellas.
you.
Right.
Yeah, from
Thanks,
Tiny
Doug.
Tim to Big Doug. That's beautiful stuff.
Big Doug!